Yeah, once again from the great minds. Now talking about tournaments. This weekend everybody was down in Mooresville, North Carolina for Weekend Warriors Nationals. This is actually my first tournament. Shout out to Greg and World's Finest for the invite. And shout out to Rock and VA Elite for the invite. And the ring. We'll check in with a few of the homies to see how their weekend went. Now talking about.
I don't know if I'm going to that.
Okay.
My body hurt right now.
How many games you ended up playing?
Boy, I don't know, man. I do not know. Cause when I with when I used to play, you know what I'm saying? Like we used to just go out there, just play 5-man, 4-man, 5 co-ed, you know what I'm saying, and call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this time went out that joint, we played the 5 co-ed, 35 and up, you know what I'm saying, Friday night. Then and then I think I think Eric Grip It and Rip It, 5-man Grip It and Rip It Friday night or something.
Mm-hmm.
And Saturday morning I played something. Oh man, I was just playing all day. I was just like, yo, if I ain't doing nothing, I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? And, that was my goal. My goal was to play a bunch of styles, a bunch of formats, meet a bunch of people, just have fun. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that was my goal. So
All these formats you played before? No new formats? You played all of them before?
yeah, I played every format.
Okay.
It was the fact that like last year, I would just focus on like 3 formats and like try to win those. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I was like fully prepared. Like I would like watch film on teams. Like once I noticed what schedule come out, like I would watch film. Like I see who's on who team, and like and then see how those players like run those routes and those schemes and stuff like that. But this joint, I kind of just went out there and just played, bro. Like
Have
it
fun.
was like, huh?
So just have fun.
I literally just had fun. Like my intentions wasn't to win any. Like my intentions is always to win, but like my intentions was to have fun over like winning. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Any
Like if I
any new quarterbacks you played with this weekend?
yeah, so I played with Randy Willard, out of Florida. I think that's the new. Then I played with somebody on. I don't know the board. I don't know the board name, but on Child Please, I played a couple quarterbacks on Child Please.
Okay.
I played with Zach before off 843 Elite. Obviously, like Kai, Lou, Joey. You know what I'm saying? I played with all them before, but I think those are a couple of new quarterbacks I played with. Yeah, it was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I played with Chris Hughes from Mean Machine. I played with him before. That was a co-ed. So I mean, I played with a bunch of people. So.
Did anything surprise you about the tournament or any of the teams down there?
No, no. I think like the one team, like injured reserve, they had a really good team. You know what I'm saying? I think they won. I think they won 4-man, I believe, with Trunky, Lulu, Duke, and all them. They had a really good team.
Okay.
So I was surprised on like they stacked. They had a really good team that came out. So, but I think surprisingly, like 5 co-ed had a really good, really good bump in that format. Like 5 co-ed A, that was some really good teams. They had some really good dogs out there and good athletes out there.
Okay.
So that was some real good competition. I like the way we won that, boy. I tell you, that was crazy. So, they call us co-ed boys for a reason. So you know what I'm saying? So
how many rings you end up with?
4.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Me and you won the 5-man. the 5-man 35 and up. So I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate you rocking with us. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate the invite, bro.
Yeah, man, that was love, man. That was love. And we won 5 co-ed 35 and up. Uh, our females won the GNR B division, and then we won 5 co-ed A at the end of like Sunday afternoon. But it was all love, man. And yeah, I didn't even know that was your first tournament. Honestly,
Yeah, yeah, first
that's
tournament, man.
that's
Yeah.
crazy, crazy, dog. What'd you think of it?
I enjoyed it, man. Like I enjoyed it. I mean, everybody told me I go out there, I'm gonna get hooked. I definitely enjoyed it. The whole I think Joy was the one that told me, like, yo, if you out there, you see somebody, just ask if you can roll with them, if they need one. You know what I mean? Don't be scared of a no. Like I said, so I asked Greg what he was doing. He said, I'm about to go rock 35 plus. I was like, I can run. He said, hit a rock. That's what I did. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, just that was the most. And just seeing just so many fields full of people, dog. Like just so many games going on at the same time, bro. Like
Yeah,
it was definitely fun,
yeah,
man.
yeah. No, that joint be like that. And I'm glad you hit me up, man. You could have like just showed up at the field like, yo, Rock, I'm trying ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, that's nothing. Say less. You know what I'm saying? Like if you like if I fucks with you, I fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if you know what I'm saying, like Weekend Warrior, they don't have roster limits like that. They probably go up
Okay.
to like 15 or something like that. So
Yeah.
if if I could look out, I'll look out. But sometimes I like USA Flag joint, they be a little strict on roster limits.
Yeah.
But Weekend Warriors, like yo, like, you trying? If people trying to rock, come on, man. We it's all love over here, man.
Bet that.
So
Bet that.
you
What's
balled
next?
out too. So you ain't just you know what I mean? You came and balled out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I told Kai, man, I appreciate the talkers, man. Y'all didn't even know me. Y'all still was, you know what I mean, let me get some. So I appreciate that, bro.
You came and balled out for sure. I fucks with you though. I fucks with it. And what
What's
would be the
next for
last?
you?
Uh,
I said, what's next for you? What's next for VA Elite?
um, I don't know, man. There's a bunch of contracts going out right now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, the executive office is busy on a Monday. Um, so, yeah, you know, just yeah, we got some salary cap that we got to spend out. So yeah, we gonna be good, man. I think we're going our next tournament, East Coast Nationals. I think
Okay.
that's in June. And I think Weekend Warrior coming out to Virginia. So I think it's a couple local joints that we do too. So I mean, we just staying on the East Coast right now. I ain't flying nowhere. My kids got a bunch of stuff, so I'm just trying to save my coins.
I'm hip. I'm hip. Well, as always, man, I appreciate this, bro.
Yeah, man. And again, man, I really do appreciate you rocking with us. And again, Mo, a lot of people went home empty-handed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
a lot of people went home empty-handed. Like it was your first tournament, your first ring. Um, and yeah, I'm truly blessed to share the field with you as well.
Man,
And yeah, shout out to the whole organization, man. Virginia Elite, man, stand up. Yeah, man, we had to bring a few of them back home for us, man. That's what it is.
respect, man. Respect. I'll let you know. When'd you get back?
Last night at around 11. They don't even have my ring on me. It's downstairs, but we'll be all right.
When'd you get down there?
Um, Thursday,
Okay.
last Thursday, because I played Friday and I wasn't about to drive 5 hours to get there at 4 to play at 6. It's
Mm.
too much.
Where we
So I got
where we all
Thursday.
staying at?
We stayed like 13 minutes. I stayed
Okay.
in the hotel, like 13 minutes from the field.
Okay. 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 You said your first game was Friday. What format was that?
That was playground. I played with Positive Vibes, which is with Kai.
Okay. Okay. First time playing with Kai. First time playing with them, or y'all rocked before?
Um, Technically, it's not my first time playing with Kai, but on his team, yes, that's my first time.
Okay. Who else did you run with? What formats did you play?
I ran my home team is with ARU. I ran with them for fives. And then I also ran with ARU women's. We did five women's and five women's non-contact and five women's GNR. And then I ran with Dynasty for five co-ed GNR and eight co-ed.
Okay. And these are all formats you played before?
hmm the only one I didn't haven't played before was Playground,
Okay.
and that's just with a guy quarterback, and the rest are girls.
Okay. Any first time playing with a particular team or first time playing with a quarterback?
Just the first time playing with the team was positive vibes.
Okay. 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 So how'd you fare? How many rings you got?
I came back with one ring. We won five women's non-contact um, B bracket. ARU did, and that was really our first big win. So I'm happy about that. I definitely wanted more rings, but it is what it is. Can't be greedy. So
Okay. Best and worst game from this weekend.
um, I feel like my best day was Saturday. It was the in the morning we had five women's GNR. We did absolutely horrible. Like
Mm,
we could not get it together. And then after that, most of us played five co-ed GNR. So then we had a break and then we came back and played five women's and like we were running. Everything was clicking. We were going through games, winning games, scoring. So I felt really good about that. And then we ended up getting a ring, and that was my first ring as a captain. And then my brother Vante, he was coaching us, so he got a ring as well.
Salute to you both.
Yeah, and then Sunday was probably my worst day. I had a horrible day. Not just me, but like just the vibes weren't there. Eight
Mhm.
co-ed. Some people didn't show up in the morning, so I felt like that was a waste of my time. And then, I mean, our co-ed aired out ARU. We didn't have like our regular full team, so we had some add-ons which helped out, but it took a minute to get some stuff clicking, and we had some people that left us to play with other teams. So I don't know. There's just vibes weren't there.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything you would have done different this weekend, strategy wise or otherwise?
Um, for me, I said that I was done playing eight co-ed out there because it's just a waste of my time. Like there's no point. I could have stayed in bed. We had to get up at like 7:30 for an 8 o'clock game for us to have six people
Mhm.
and not have enough. So we're out there looking stupid at 8 o'clock in the morning. We could have just forfeited. So that's one thing I would change. And then basically, if for ARU, this is just what my opinion. If we don't have our guys, I feel like we shouldn't play because we know what we need to do, and then it's just too much. So yeah, just simple stuff to fix.
Lesson learned. Lesson learned. But the overall vibe of the tournament, how was it?
I love Weekend Warrior. I honestly love it more than USA. I don't know if I'll go back to a USA one. I probably will, but I like Weekend Warrior more. The vibes are good. Everyone out there is nice. I definitely love the vibes. You don't got to pay for parking. Like just the vibes are good.
Okay. So this being my first
Ansley, hold
tournament,
on.
yeah, this being my first tournament, I don't really know much. So there's a drastic difference between Weekend Warriors and USA Flag, or USA Flag just seems to take a lot of the fun out of it. Or
I wouldn't say there's a drastic difference, but I just feel like I mean the vibes are good any tournament you go to, but they're run different
Mhm.
from what I see. Like USA, you gotta it's like $100 to pay for parking out there.
That's crazy.
Why am I paying for parking when I gotta come here and pay for these formats to play?
Yeah,
And then Weekend Warrior don't charge you to pay for parking. It's just I don't know. It's just better.
just little stuff like that. I understand.
Yeah.
And any new accessories? You buy anything while you was down there?
I got some new flags. What else did I get? Oh, I bought new cleats before I went out there. But I had to take them off because I got a blister on the back of my heel. So
Or
I went back to my old cleats. And then I got some new gloves. And that was it.
okay. Most tournaments you putting up at least something, at least one thing that's new or what?
What'd you say?
For most tournaments, you gonna have at least something
Yeah.
new or okay,
I got a new backpack too from Hush Flamingo from Rich.
okay, okay,
So went out there with a couple new things.
yeah, okay. What's next for you?
Next, what is it? We're in April, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think next is ECN, which is in June. It used to be in May, but they moved it to June.
Oh, they moved the location and the time.
Yeah, some people aren't going because of the location,
Yeah, I
but
was mad because this. I was like, yeah, we gonna do it. This in Richmond. I was hyped.
yeah,
You been in Richmond the whole time. They was
yep,
like, yeah, but not this year. I was like, what?
like by Ocean City.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but I think I'm gonna still do it. So we'll see. But I
Oh,
think that's what's next. Other than that, it's just normal league play.
okay. Well, as always, I appreciate this.
No problem.
Weekend Warrior Nationals. How many is this for you?
I think this is my fourth one because I done been to. Well, you don't include the September ones, I don't believe.
Okay,
But I went. I do the one that they do this year, and then like around this time, and then I do the one that he doing like September.
okay, okay. When'd you get down there? Where'd y'all stay?
Shit, I stayed. Shit, I think I stayed where Daryl was in like the Days Inn or some shit,
Okay,
shit
okay.
like that.
Um, who'd you run with? How many formats y'all played?
I did four. I did non-contact. I did contact, co-ed, and then I ran sevens with y'all.
Okay. Any of those formats new to
Yeah.
you? Or have you played all those before?
I played all. Well, that was my first time running sevens, actually, and that shit actually kind of fun. I ain't even gonna lie to you, that shit was fun. I was mad because I had to play co-ed because I
Yeah,
was like, I really felt like I could have came up there and made it different.
yeah, yeah.
But
That was my first time
other than
playing.
that, like sevens was new.
Yeah, like I said, that's new to me too.
Playing
And
sevens,
yeah, there's a lot of space.
that yeah, it's so much space for me, and I'm like, man, I get busy in this shit for real, like that, like seven, like I'm already getting busy in eights, so I can only imagine what I would do in sevens. But
Yeah,
I mean, it just let time let time tell for that.
okay. How'd you fare? Any rings?
Yeah, I got a fire contact B with two deep.
Okay, okay. You usually you usually leave with some kind of hardware?
The last three that I've been to, I came back with something. I
Okay,
remember last year around this time I think I got the eights co-ed with with Greg with A1. Then last year, well, in September, I won fire contact B with VA Fire.
okay,
So and then this time I won B again, but with two deep.
okay. What was your toughest game of the tournament and why?
The toughest game for me probably was shit. All that shit was easy to me, but I mean, I took some slugs, but I think the hardest really to me would have been the game we got put out for co-ed when we played 843 Elite. Cause them motherfuckers was just running fast. Like they just was just running across the field, and then they girls was fast. So it made our defense like when we got to think about the girls,
Mhm.
it made a lot more for us. For the guys like me, Kai, and Jeff, made it hard. But I mean, it was just that game, and then Friday night we took a slug against Queen City in fire contact. But we all kind of figured that was going to happen because they a true A team in contact, but they can't fuck with me when I'm playing with my contact team. Well, they can't. They was talking shit to me and everything. They can't fuck with me.
Your best and worst game for the weekend.
My best game was dang. It probably would have been that sevens game when I caught that pick when I
Oh
was
yeah.
rushing.
Yeah, we was on the sideline like, bro, you jogging.
Yeah, yeah. Cause like this the funny part about it all. Like right now I'm like playing through an injury that I don't know anything like. I'm so young right now. Like I'm just still trying to play, and it's like I just don't want to go to the doctors and get looked at. But I probably will end up going like this
Yeah.
week. But I'm like, man, these people can't even catch me, and I'm jogging, like I'm not even running full speed. So I'm just like, I need to just go ahead and just get checked out, figure out what it is, because like I say to myself, like Greg was like, he was like, were you jogging away from that motherfucker? I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I ain't even kick it in for real. I would look back at him and he hauling that. So I was just laughing, man. That shit was funny. But yeah, that game, uh, and I had one good game in non-contact with God Bots. That game. I think we ended up getting put out that game. Or no, it wasn't non-contact. It was contact with two deep. I think it was it was the semifinals game going into the final. I turned the whole defense up because once I had my plays and we took away something, and then I just told the defense, I'm like, hey bro, we doing everything right now. Like you just gotta drop your nuts and play football now. Like it's just that simple. And then one of my guys turned up. Yeah, he did his thing. So
Okay. What's next for you?
um I think the next tournament for me actually is it's a sand tournament. Yeah, flag in the sand.
All
We
right.
always do it. Yeah, it's in Virginia Beach. I'm actually trying to get more people to come to it because Kai and Jeff they got a team that's won it like I think like 5 or 6 times in a row now. Like
Try to
because
fuck
Jeff,
that up.
yeah, Jeff crazy in the sand. But I think that's my next tourney. I think that it's either that or ECN is before. Like one of them two is around. They around the same time. I forgot which one first, but.
Okay. Okay. And you play league ball back home?
Yeah,
Okay.
running with savages.
Okay. I'm here. I'm here.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, man, I appreciate this, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure,
No
for sure.
problem. Like I said, I got your math now, so we definitely gonna link on the 4 for 10, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely, want to get on that. Just talk. You know what I'm saying? I want people to understand who I am, man, because I feel like I can be one of the greats. Like I look at this game, like I watched your 4 for 10 with Tone, and
Okay.
like Tone, he said how he trying to like put the DMV on the map. Like I feel like I can be the one to put the 804 on the map.
Right.
Like and that's just how I feel, and that's how I'm moving. They know how that's how I'm moving, but why not do it while I'm young,
I hear you.
still moving? So
All right.
for
Well,
sure.
we gonna link so you can tell that story, man. Real
Yeah, I
talk.
got you.
I appreciate you, bro.
All right, thank you.
All right, go.
Mm.
Weekend Warriors Nationals. How many is this for you?
This is my first weekend Warrior National.
Okay. Okay. When'd you get down there? Where y'all stay?
I got down there Friday, Friday with like 4:30. They put us up in an Airbnb.
Okay. Okay. What formats did you rep?
Shit, I did five grip it and rip it, did 5 man, did co-ed, or five co-ed, did fours, did shit, a lot of 5 man. All four divisions, A, B, C, D,
Okay.
all that shit.
Um, any
Same
of
with
the-
fours.
any of these formats new to you, or you've repped them before?
I did them before. So
Oh,
I did because I did some of them when I did like USA and well USA slightly different. Like some of the rules are slightly different, but I did a previous Weekend Warrior tournament where when they start basically when they started introducing Grip It and Rip It with everything else I've done.
okay. Okay. When was your first game?
5:30 Friday,
And when was your last game?
6 o'clock Sunday,
What was your latest game?
10 o'clock Saturday night.
Oh man, what was your
I was
toughest game of
fucking
the?
dead.
My bad. My bad. Go ahead.
So I was fucking dead after Saturday. Legs was done.
Do you ref tournaments on the regular? Like 3 day and 2 day tournaments?
Nah, I don't just because I don't get a chance to because of my kids. So like whenever most of the tournaments are usually when they got games going, so I usually don't go.
Okay. Okay.
So I usually get like one, maybe like during the summer, one or two during the summer, something like that.
Okay. What was your toughest game of the tournament and why?
Um, Toughest game. It was probably one of the A League games. It's just the speed, like fast, just flat out flying. Um, Other than that, like you get the normal complaints. Oh, you're not calling this, you're not calling that. It was like when I let y'all play, you
Mhm.
start bitching. When I don't let you play, you start bitching. So what you want me to do?
What was your best and worst game? I guess worst being the one where you actually feel like you did make a couple missed calls, and best where you actually didn't have anybody bitching at you, I guess.
Well, I only had maybe 3 games where people really said anything.
Hmm.
Um, one one game was yesterday. They were pissed because I called a offensive PI when they were going for two.
Hmm.
It was a five co-ed. Like I'm standing on the goal line. Girl basically runs it out. Guy comes underneath. When she runs her out and turns around, she hits the corner of the defender trying to come under. Threw my flag. Pissed. Everybody pissed. I'm all kinds of motherfuckers. I fucking suck. You don't know what you doing. Da 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 da. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Y'all have a good night.
Besides holding, like what's the hardest call to I guess, yeah, I don't know how to answer, but
The
yeah,
hardest,
to distinguish.
honestly, because of the speed, the hardest thing to really call is flag guarding and like I would say probably the offensive PI like the pick plays.
Okay,
Like those are probably the hardest to call.
okay, okay. Biggest difference in league and tournament referee,
Biggest difference between league and tournament refing?
besides the amount of games, I guess.
Yeah, the amount of games is definitely, but it's just a matter of the level of competition. Everything's intense. Everything is, and like I said, the speed is different. Like even like some of the lower level teams, like because with it, Weekend Warrior goes all the way down to B level. I mean D level. But even like some of them are shifty, they're fast.
Mhm.
But like the speed of it compared to like our casual 5-man league, they'd get blown the fuck out by some of these D league teams. That shit would end in the first half. I promise you.
What format did you enjoy roughing the most, almost to the point where, well, I guess watching the most, almost to the point you had to remind yourself you was roughing? Are there still moments like that where a game is so good, you're like, oh shit.
All the time. All the time. You get so caught up, you're like, oh, that was nice. Oh shit, he flag guarded. Hold on, let me throw that real quick. So, oh, that was another like when they dip in the flag guard. That's really hard to call.
Because
That's the hardest thing to call.
if you put your hand down, that's considered flag guarding.
It's yeah, like if you're dipping and your hand goes down pretty much on the same side where they're reaching for the flag, it's a flag guard. But a lot of people have understand it to the point that they'll put their hand down out in front. So then it's not my understanding it's not so much of a flag guard then. So like you when you do out in front, it's let go more. And a lot of people who try to be slick and put that joint down right next to your right in front of your hip.
Mhm.
Like I called a few of those this weekend.
Oh, okay. Flag guarding is flag guarding is
Mhm.
leading the league in the penalties you call.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. And it's funny because a lot
Yeah,
of
I'd
times
say I probably called flag guard the most.
It's funny, sometimes just the
Go ahead,
running
what we say?
motion. It's just the running motion. We don't understand that our running motion actually is flag guarding sometimes.
Yeah. But like I said, the skill level of some of these guys, like some of them are slick. Like one giant dude dipped and literally threw his elbow out. And I'm like, you little slick bastard. I meant like I seen it and I had to register for like a couple times that he did it.
Hmm.
So I'm like all right, I got your ass now. So they did it later. Boop, there you go. I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, well, shit, that's tape right there. Well, as always, man, I appreciate these, bro. Real talk. Got to talk to a ref this time.
No problem.
Shit, when you get back, bro?
Like 130. No, one like 105.
Okay, okay. When'd you get down there?
Got down there. I got down there Friday at 4:45, right before it was time to play.
You hop out the car and on the field? How'd that game go, nigga?
Blowout. You feel me?
Word?
Blowout. Blowout. Like, man, it was cool. Like, team we played first, they had came off a 47-0 win. So, they thought they was like that. And then they ran into us.
Well, what squad was this?
World's finest, 5 man.
Okay, okay.
I mean, it's different when you add folks from Richmond, like when you put nothing but dogs together, like it get different. Like everybody was on the same page. But we won by 20 something points. Both games, both pool play games was by 20 something points.
Okay. What format you enjoyed the most this weekend?
Coaching 5 women's non-contact.
Okay, how they do?
We won B.
Okay, okay.
Shout out to all my ARU ladies.
I'm here. I'm here. Which one? Which format did you not enjoy playing the most? Which one?
7 man.
7. Even in the second game, you think you got it? You got it?
Right, I think it's just too much running now. It's too much.
Word?
Once I broke that run, bro, I was done. I was cooked. I was cooked. Like, if y'all wasn't there, we wasn't scoring. I'm letting you know.
You played 7 before, right?
All the time. I just don't know. So this is my issue. My issue is I don't eat at tournaments. I just drink. So I drink water. I don't eat food. So I probably got to start eating. That way I got something on my stomach.
Yeah, more fruit. I mean, 'cause that's water and substance. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Best and worst game.
Worst game was the first 7 man game. I think I threw like 4 picks.
Yeah, I was there for that one. Yeah.
And then that bad little pitch back I did, like that was probably that game. And I will say our 5 man playoff game was really the worst one for real. Because like I got out my head and I had something I had to handle and I couldn't shake back. Like I couldn't get back into playing. So it was like that was really the worst one. I think the best game had to be the first pool play game of 5 man, my first game of the tournament.
How about the car?
How about the cuz? Like we got active. Like it was bad. Like cuz they grabbed my arm, was holding my arm, wasn't trying to pull flag. I got the ball high like this. They grabbing the other arm, still can't pull the flag. So
Was there a game that felt more personal than the rest?
honestly, none of for like I know I talk trash a lot. None of the games really be personal to me. Because at the end of the day, somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. It is what it is. I don't know nobody well enough out there, none of these teams well enough out there for it to be personal.
Um, who's one team or player you think gained a lot of respect this weekend?
One team?
Your team or a player, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I do both.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So team wise, I think gained a lot of respect. I'm gonna say world finest 7 man because the last couple tournaments we didn't came out looking like a casual FXA team for real. Like not in the sense of player wise, it's just we're not ready. We don't look like how we're supposed to look. Like looking like just like not the normal how everybody think we should look. So us making a step we did this past weekend was was the improvement to me. Everybody on time, everybody at the field getting ready, everybody talking, everybody communicating. That's the team. Player wise, the player that I think. Wait, what was the question again?
It's
QB,
a
QB
player you
moment.
think gained a lot of respect this weekend, or somebody you think leveled up this weekend.
Player I think leveled up this weekend. Ice.
Okay.
So she went crazy in every single format she was in. She killed us in five co-ed. Hold up. She killed us in five co-ed for sure. Like killed us in the playoffs.
Okay.
She like her whole weekend was like that. Like she was doing what she had to do.
Right. Respect. How'd you fare? You get any rings?
I got the coaching ring. I
Okay,
got that
rings in there,
one.
nigga.
I
Rings
got
in
that
there.
coach. I got that coaching ring. Back to back weekend warrior coach. Got a ring for coaching. Back to back one. So
Okay. That's fire. That's fire. What's next for you?
I don't even know. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I don't even know the way my body feeling. I don't
Yeah,
like. I don't know yet. And I've never said that before. So
yeah.
me saying I don't know, I really don't know.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I do know. ECN reroute. Well, Richmond reroute.
Are you running with them for that?
Yeah,
Oh,
five. I'm
good.
doing five. I'm doing 5-man non-contact, 5-man contact, 7-man. We're supposed to do 6 contact. So like, I'm a little busy.
They got eights out there?
They do. I'm not playing that. I'm not playing 8 contact. That's
Oh,
forbidden.
okay. So
I'm
EC and them is mostly contact. It's not a lot of non-contact out there.
no. It's a lot. It's a lot more small ball non-contact.
Okay.
Then they got 8 co-ed. Then they got 7-man, and then they throw in 8 contact for the ones that still do it.
Okay. Okay. See if I can find me at home and make a trip up there with y'all, man. Well, yeah, man. As always, I appreciate this, man.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Oh man. When'd you get back?
Late this morning, like around like 1 a.m. this morning.
Okay. You got down there Thursday or Friday?
We went down Thursday night, so we got down there about the same time, about 1 a.m. Well, I guess Friday morning is when we got down there, and then our first format was Friday night.
Okay. Y'all get an Airbnb because y'all
Yeah,
travel a lot. So y'all like
yeah,
that level now?
yeah. Now, they try to keep the team together because the one time we didn't do an Airbnb, we had early morning games, but it was like pool play or bracket play. But they sent the bracket out late as shit, so half of us missed. So from that moment, it's just been we gonna bunk up like we cousins or whatever, and then make it work.
That's a learn. That's a learn.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Who'd you run with? What format you play?
I played five GNR, men's five GNR co-ed, five co-ed, five men, and that was all with God bods. And then I played four men with Henny Migos.
Okay. This your first time playing fours, or you played fours before?
We play fours here and there. It really just depends on like the timing and when they have them. They normally have fours at the end of the tournament.
Oh,
And
really?
we've learned like our lesson, like dog, we ain't got the legs for this. So like as a God boss team, we stopped playing fours just because it was just too much. And then we trying to focus on like at least 5-man and then like the co-ed as well. So adding that fours and it's usually on like the last day.
Mhm.
And usually it'd be like he switched it this time. It'd be like the last format of the tournament. So like how like co-ed was going on the last format yesterday or whatever is usually like 4-man and they'd be like very scarce out there.
Okay.
Because it's like, bro, how the hell y'all expect us to keep going? But like a lot of people prioritize co-ed, so like they'll find a way to get it together to play co-ed at the end of the tournament.
Okay.
Right.
What was your toughest game of the tournament and why?
Yeah, I think we played. I can't remember. I think this is 5-man GNR. One of them. I think we played like injury reserve, and they had like some Team USA guys, and they kind of like put a whooping on us. But other than that, I think also in like the five GNR championship, I forget what team it was, but they were pretty good as well, and they beat us pretty good as well. So there was two teams that put a whooping on us. But other than that, we were in most of our games.
Okay, okay.
Actually, I lied because five man GNR. I think both our pool play games we got whooped, and I think I think one was we ended up making it to the championship in that one, but we got whooped in both pool play games. Like I ain't never seen us get whooped before.
Yeah. What was it? What was
Yeah,
different?
I don't know, man. We were trying to put a pin on it. Like, was it because we got there late or early Friday morning, barely slept, but then you just up all day doing
Mhm.
nothing, and then you just go out there and play? Because like it was, we started like 5:30 on Friday evening, but we were down there, but we wasn't doing shit. We wasn't resting our bodies. We were just sitting up chilling or whatever. But like it just felt mad off as we were playing. Like all of us dropping balls.
Yeah.
So we kind of like knew it. And
Okay.
then I don't know, we was able to pull it together and then made a run to the championship and lost by one. Um, we went to tie it up, Link I think he threw it to Nick in the back of the end zone, and they said Link passed the line of scrimmage.
Oh
So
man,
that was like the last play of the game, so they won off of that.
that hurts. You hate it when the refs are involved in any shape, form, or fashion, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, definitely at these tournaments because like referees be regional, but they also be knowing certain teams and stuff. But I don't like, saying it,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you know them and that's why they won. Because of this game right here, I wouldn't say that the referees are heavily involved. It was
Mm.
just, a play here and there. And, we probably should have scored before half and that would have gave us, because I think we were getting the ball at half. So that, tied us up and then we would have been able to go up after half. So I think we were playing from behind for the majority of the game. But it was a close game. We lost by 1 point and that kind of like, that was on Friday. So like the rest of the weekend, we was like, yo,
Think about
we
that.
right there. So we just been chasing it the entire time and
Okay.
coming up short every time.
I was about to ask how'd you fare? Did you get any wins, or you just lost a bunch of chips, or
Nah,
what?
nah, just champion. I guess it was a lot of busts. Wasn't no championships.
Oh man, your highlight, of best player of the weekend. You got one?
Yeah, I guess in five, I don't remember if it was co-ed or GNR, but I was running a comeback and it was like a first down that we needed. But I slipped. I
Mm.
fell. I don't know how the hell I got up, but like, and we needed this first down to like seal the game or whatever. I slipped, fell, but somehow I got up and dove and caught the ball that
Okay,
gave us the
okay.
first down. So that was probably like my best play. Other than that, it just my little routine plays, get us a few yards, get us above the sticks or whatever, and try to keep the drives going.
Playing your role, dog. Playing your
Oh,
role.
100%. Look, bro, I got the two dudes on my team that I know gonna run post every single time. So they can run that and we'll do the dirty work underneath.
Yeah, I'm underneath if you need me.
Right, exactly. You know where I'm at.
You hit any good food spots while you was down there?
Shit, I forgot what it was called. I think it was called like Dixon's or some shit. I don't know. We went and watched like the Florida game. It was pretty good. I got some Carolina barbecue there.
Okay.
I forgot what it was called though, but I think they went there before, like last year, and it was pretty good. But other than that, man, nah, we didn't because Friday was like really like the only time.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, like Saturday after because our Saturday ended pretty early. I'm saying earlier, like 5:30. That one ain't really that early.
yeah.
But Saturday ended around 5:30. That's the only time we was able to really go out and do stuff because we be strapped. We play a lot of formats. So from the time we get to the field, we normally don't leave. Just go to that little food truck that was over there, and that was it.
What's next for you? What's next for y'all?
Um, I'm not sure which one is first, but I think we're trying to go to San Antonio, which is like Flag Fest or something like that. We're trying to do that, and depending, I guess, on the numbers that we get, that'll be next for us. If not, then ECN will be next, and then whatever, any little small one that might pop up in between. I think there was another small one that they've mentioned, but I can't be remembering all this stuff. I just usually hit yes or no, send the money, and then we get updates throughout the time coming up and stuff. So
Okay.
our captains of our team keep us pretty organized, so they make it pretty easy for us to they sent out a schedule of tournaments, and you agree if you want to do them or not. And I think a good majority of us said San Antonio.
Okay.
But after this tournament, you kind of wind down a little bit.
Yeah.
They'll get back to the group chats and orchestrating the next one.
All right. All right. San Antonio, would that be new for you? Have you been there before?
I've never been to San Antonio.
Texas?
I've been to Texas when they had the one in Dallas, like national in Dallas a few years ago. We won it. We won the one in Texas, the Nationals, the USA one. We won 5-man aired out, and then we won 5 co-ed.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as always, man, I appreciate this, man. Just catching up with y'all.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Congratulations on your chip. I see that.
I appreciate it, man. I
Hey
appreciate
man,
it.
look, I'm 34. I need to get on one of them teams. Like I'm eligible now. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
I
I'm gonna
like
give
it.
up. I'm gonna give it up with these young boys. They getting
Yeah,
too
yeah.
fast, bro.
Too
Yeah,
fast.
man. And they be pulling my flag. I can't dip on them. I might be able to dip on the older guys though.
That's it. So these years, I mean, just watching all the games going on, I'm seeing niggas flying, I'm seeing niggas dipping. It's like, I mean, literally flying. Like, just it's just
Bro,
crazy, dog.
dog, I was dipping and niggas was dipping with me and
Yes,
pulling my flag.
yes.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
It's so funny because, like I said, these young dudes, they're the flag football is a scene that they're growing
Yeah,
with, opposed to
right.
like I guess we were growing with it. It's already there for them.
Right,
You know what
right,
I
right,
mean?
right, right,
Yeah,
right.
so we're
They
learning
get to
new.
see it. They get to see it at a younger age versus what
Yeah.
we got to see it. So they learn all this stuff younger. Like I learned to dip when I was like 30. So
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It ain't the same as being a fresh little 22-year-old. And I'm seeing these dudes, we matched up with a lot of the same people throughout the like tournament. And
Okay.
I'm over here like legs is killing me. And these dudes are still running posts across the field full speed. I'm like, what a kill to be 23. I wish we had this shit when I was that age.
I'll be all over the country, man.
What?
And this is my third sport, nigga. I'll be all over the
Right.
country with this bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lying, bro.
man. Like I said, man, I appreciate this, bro.
Yeah, no problem, brother.
All right, till next time. All right,
I
till
seen
next
you
time.
out there.
Yeah, yeah, I do what I can.
Yeah, I was like, hold on, that's Mo.
Yeah, I definitely had a ball out there.
Good. Congrats to you.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
I'll see you Thursday.
All right, see you.